welcome back to Heart and Soul Homes. My name is Monica. Today I thought it would be really fun. I haven't done this for a while, and I think it is such a super easy and fun way to decorate for a holiday. And it's not an expensive thing once you have your vessel and you kind of have a treasure trove of fairy garden stuff, which I recommend Michael's. Hobby Lobby does not really very often have their fairy garden like figurines and stuff on sale, but Michael's does. And so I have found a lot of my things at Michael's, and especially if you shop at the end of a season, you know what I mean? So like, and after Christmas, their Christmas figurines and stuff like that are like 75% off, so you have it for next year. I recommend that. But it's just a fun and simple way to, decorate a patio, or even inside, or, if you're not like really big on decorating, with decor, and you're more minimal and you want just a organic kind of fun way to decorate, this is it. And I think it's so fun. And I love watching, my grandkids, kind of come over and look at what Mimi did, and stuff. So I think it's super fun. I've got kind of just I don't know if I'll use everything, but I've just kind of got like a menagerie of different things that I think are very spring. I'm gonna make this kind of spring and Easter. And then after Easter, I can take out the actual Easter elements, like the eggs and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And just keep it for spring. So I'm just gonna go in. What I've got here is, a large, low, but fairly deep bowl type of planter. I always do my fairy gardens in this same bowl. I cleaned it out completely and put new dirt in, potting soil. I try to, do some kind of a greenery depending on the season. Sometimes I've done little pine looking, or that kind of thing, for the back kind of. I typically have it to where, this is the back, I fill in with plants, and then my figurines are in the front and it's up against something. But you certainly could do one where you could see it or walk around it the whole way. The way I have mine set up, it's not that way. It's more like this is the back, this is the front, and you see it. So I've got, I don't know, but I kind of thought this would be really cool. I'm kind of looking in the camera to see myself, but I thought this would be really cool for a backdrop, kind of the green, foresty, and then we'll put in plants as we go. I always try to have like a little, house, or like this is a greenhouse. I thought that was super sweet. So I will always start with my biggest pieces. And this is probably my biggest piece. And then I've got this really cool little garden bench with little things that go on it, which I think I know I will use it, since this is, a greenhouse. I'm kind of doing a spring garden, I guess, is my inspiration. Whether I use all the plants, I don't know, but I love to pack it. Something like this can be packed, because it's not something that's gonna be staying in here forever. And then I can take it apart, put the plants in other pots, or do something different, put them in the ground, whatever. So keep in mind, you don't have to worry like, oh, I don't know if that many plants is good. Pack it as full as you can, because it just gives the most fun look at it. So, I just went ahead, like I said, and grabbed what I thought seemed springy and what I wanted to use. I've got my colors. I've got some white, these are begonias, so it'll be good in the shade, which this isn't under the patio. And then I just thought these are not good for shade, but for a short amount of time, I just loved the color combo. So that's the kind of plants I'm gonna be using. I don't typically go in and fertilize this, because like I said, it's just a short-term, idea. So I just go with a potting, and then I can show you. It can be tricky watering these, because you can't just, do a hose over it. you kind of have to pinpoint, so you need a narrow little watering can to get to just the roots of the plant. That's important because then you'll just mess everything up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to let the camera run. We'll speed it up a little bit, but we'll just kind of show you how, you know, and I don't have one specific way I do this. It's just organically and intentional and whatever I'm feeling at that moment. So I will plant the plants like I would in a planter, you know, or like a regular planter, you know, making little holes, you know. And again, since this is going to be up against the back, I'm going to go all the way to the back, and these are pretty full, you know. So I'm just going to get started. Let's put some music on and let's have fun.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a
So, I mean, how precious is this? I'm just trying to give you some real close-up. I mean, the home sweet home. I love the greenery and the plants. I love the little touches of Easter. I love my little greenhouse. I think that is the sweetest. And the little white picket fence. And I just cut down a piece of this moss so that it would kind of look like a walkway, and just added some eggs and the little fairies resting. I just think this is precious. I just love it. And obviously I need to clean up a bit. I wasn't able to use all of the plants, but that's okay. But you can kind of see from the side, isn't that just a beautiful with the purple and the white and the green and just the little pops of red? But I went ahead and just continued the moss right back here and added a couple begonias in there just to, you know, if you saw it from the side. I'm in love. And I just think how sweet and easy. This probably, you know, took me, I mean, I had to go buy the plants, yes, and, you know, and get all my stuff out of the storage bin and stuff. But the actual project itself, I mean, was so quick and easy. But how sweet. And you could put this inside, you could put this on the patio, and it just is just the sweetest little statement. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and I'm gonna show you where I put it and how I water it in, and then how I'll water it going forward. Okay, so not the best lighting, but I just want to give you, you know, an idea. This is kind of the type of watering can I would use, and just because it has this long, you know, you can kind of dictate where you want the water to go instead of, you know, something like this where you would just water it and water would go everywhere. So I have that more for looks, but it's also usable. But this is what I would use for something like this, and that way, see, I can just pinpoint where I want the water to go, and I'm not messing up everything else, the decor and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to give it a really nice water in, and then I'll just water like this, you know, while I have it, like, you know, in this kind of container. And then after I'm done, I will go ahead and, like I said, put it out in the garden somewhere or in another pot, or, you know, do some, refurb it some other way. And then I've got some little decor pieces for like summer and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just a cute way to, you know, decorate and make a statement. And I think it's really cute. Let me give you a little closer up look. Okay, so here, you know, you see the pot, and then I just have it on a pot stand so it sits up a little higher. I think the green is really beautiful up against the darker stone. And I've actually really considered painting this pot, or just kind of like not completely painting it, but making it look like it's worn. Oh, we got a windy day, things are flying. So I might do that then, you know, before the next time I plant this. I think, you know, maybe a lighter pot, kind of like it's doing naturally, would be really kind of pretty. So anyhow, here is a up close look at where it's at. Again, I just think that's so sweet. I love it, and I just think it is so fun, you know, to do a quick little project like this, and you can see it from the side, and it just is bright and just springy. And I think it's gorgeous. And I love, you know, this here next to it, and then my other little pots and Easter decor and stuff. I just think it's a sweet little piece when we're sitting on the back patio to sit and enjoy. Okay, so that's it on the fairy garden. I went ahead and cleaned up this area real quick. I had somebody asked to see, because I didn't have my cellophane when I did my Easter basket video. So she kind of just wanted to see how it ended up looking. So this is one of them, and I chose this one because it's a smaller basket, and it kind of had some odd, you know, angles going on it with the calligraphy set and that kind of stuff. If you missed the what's in my Easter baskets for my family video, it was, I think, my last one. I'll put it at the end for you so you can, you know, see what I actually put in all the baskets and how I do it. But the one thing I didn't have was the cellophane to finish it off. Excuse me. So I had somebody, you know, ask me if we could see how it ended up looking. So I thought I would just throw this in at the very end here. You know, I'm not like an expert bow maker and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty simplistic. But what I just do basically is, you know, I just lay out a big piece of cellophane, pull it up, you know, tie it, just a very simple bow. I found some sparkly blue. I thought that'd be really fun. And then, because typically I do have some odd shaped pieces, you know, here and there, what I do is I don't, if everything fits within that bubble, you can use a hair dryer and kind of seal it all up, you know what I mean? It kind of just cinches it together, but I can't really do that with a lot of my baskets because there are so many things kind of popping out and that kind of thing. So what I do is, if I've got like a section, I think I've got, oh yeah, right here, I just kind of cinched it up and just put some clear tape on it. You know what I mean? So it looks gathered, you know what I mean? It's got the top, it's got the bow, but it's closed. It's not just going to be flapping open. And I did that up here because of the calligraphy set and a little bit on the side, but I think they're super sweet, and you know, you could do a massive bow. You know, I just do my best. You know, I use wire ribbon so that I can maneuver it, you know, easier. I just do my best. I am not a great bow maker, so I just think, although I do believe in presentation is everything, so I still think, you know, you could do even a bigger sheet and make it even bigger, you know, that's an option too. That's just how this one ended up. But and then, like I said, the other kind of trick is if you have everything that fits and it's going in the same, and you tie the bow and then just blow dry and keep that like that. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope I gave you some great ideas on the fairy garden, and that if you, gosh, if you do make one, please tag me over on Instagram. My Instagram handle is always up above. Please tag me and show me what you did. I love seeing all that kind of stuff, and I will share it on my Instagram. If you're not following me over there, I don't know what you're waiting for. I kind of show just real life, you know, you know, how things, just real, right? Real life. Although I keep it very real on my channel here. I just, you know, a little bit more on family and that kind of stuff. So if you're not following, please go over and following me over there. And if you have not subscribed yet, let's get on this bandwagon and let's do this. I've got so much fun stuff coming up. So thank you so much. I hope I gave you some good ideas and inspiration. I hope I gave you an idea of finishing off this Easter basket idea, and have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. The next one is Spring Cleaning Garage Edition, and it is pretty amazing. We just went through a massive garage sale, and we are getting everything cleared out and just organized and amazing. And I really think I'm going to be able to give you some really good ideas on storing all kinds of different stuff. So I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.